Hello, this is Caelan Huntress, and today I'm going to go trading on the Gains network. The Gains network is this really neat rabbit hole that I've fallen down. It's at gains.trade. I'm going to put a lot of links in the description of this video. The way that this works is really interesting. The Gains network, GNS, it's difficult to get, and so I had to do a lot of puzzling out to figure out how to get some funds in here in my Metamask wallet. The coins that you're going to need are going to be Matic, which is on Polygon. You're going to need DAI, GNS, and Quick. These are the 4 tokens that I needed to get over here, but I didn't have any of them yesterday. I tried sending $200 of DAI from Coinbase, and man, it just ended up, it's locked here. To get this 200 DAI off of my MetaMask wallet costs like $108 in gas fees. So it's stuck there. I had to figure out how to get some coin onto my Matic wallet. This is the same wallet. I'm just changing the network. And when I change it to the network, I have a different amount of DAI here on the Polygon or the Matic network. I tried withdrawing some Matic from Binance, and I'm going to walk through why that didn't work in just a second. But first, I need to let you know that I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving you any financial advice. I'm just a dude on the internet. So I'm explaining how I'm using the technology to get in here, and I'm making some small investments of what I'm willing to lose because I think that this is a worthwhile risk. Whether you do or not, that's totally up to you. Don't put any of it on me, wipe your own nose. Okay, so now that the disclaimer's out of the way, I'm going to show you what's happening right now with Binance. When I want to withdraw from Binance, when I went to withdraw some Matic today, the only way I could do it was on the Ethereum network. All right? They closed down a bunch of wallets for maintenance. And so if I take this Matic wallet right here, and I copy it to clipboard, and I say, hey, this is where I want to send it. It doesn't let me choose Matic. I set an email reminder, but if I'm going to do Ethereum, it's going to cost some hefty gas fees, and it'll be in the Ethereum network in my wallet, which I don't want. There are some ways to use this Polygon bridge. Oh, not this one. It is this one right here. I'll put a link for this in the description of this video. I tried to get this to work, but I didn't have the startup Matic to cover the gas fees. And so I found this neat website, another link I'm going to give you, which apparently once a day you can claim a little bit of Matic to cover gas fees. And this saved my keister because I was unable to do anything with this Matic wallet until I had some gas fees to get it in there. And so instead of withdrawing Matic, I'm going to convert this USDT to Quick. So the Quick token, I just used this for the first time today. The Quick token is like a really good interchange between tokens. And if you're ever curious about a token, you can go to this website, coinmarketcap.com. I find this to be a really unbiased source for when I want to do some basic research on a new coin or a new project. If it's not listed on Coinbase, then that could be a mark against it. Or it could mean that something's so new it hasn't even gotten here yet, so it could have a really good chance to moon. But QuickSwap, it's been on here for a while. It's got, I've got the Polygon address and the Ethereum address, both for MetaMask. I could see how the price has changed over time, and I could see where to get it. And these are all the exchanges where I can get Quick. And Quick, most importantly, it does this thing, which is, it's got a lot of Reddit up in arms, like because this looks really exciting. I'll go over this liquidity in a little bit and talk about how, 24 hours ago, this was $107. Now it's $110. So the APR in this is impressive. I don't know why it's changing, and I don't know if Quick, this token they're paying out in, is going to be worth anything later. We'll see. But like I said, this is a worthwhile experiment. So now I'm going to use all of my USDT to buy Quick. This is going to get me 2.6 Quick. I'm going to do this at market price. Right now, Binance says 219. How much do I buy it at? Take a look at my order history, 219.4. Just as it was going up. Cool. All right, so now I have some Quick I can withdraw. So I'm going to go to Quick, Quicksoft, and I don't know why this is, but for some reason, we can select the MATIC network. We could select Polygon for Quick. I just found this on Reddit somewhere and was like, great, I'll try it. And I tried it and it worked. So if you select Ethereum, it's going to go to the Ethereum part of your smart wallet. There's other tutorials that tell you how to set up a smart wallet and what the difference between the networks are. I'm not going to get into that right now. But I am going to choose the MATIC network. I'm going to paste my address and just take a double check and make sure it ends in 6713. That's me. I'll select MATIC. Now, sometimes what I like to do is do a tiny amount to test the transaction, but I've already tested this today. So I'm going to do, can I do my max? Oh, I have to refresh the page. This is something I don't like about Binance, is after I make a transaction, I have to refresh the withdrawal page to see the reflected balance. I'm sure there's very good programmatic reasons for doing it that way, but it causes me about 5 seconds of frustration every time. All right, I've got MATIC. I'm going to select the max, which is 2.603, and withdraw. And now I've got to do my triple verification. Get code, all over the place. Here, since my email inbox is kind of private, I'm going to do this real quick while I get my code. But I could... Can I show you my phone? I could show you my phone if I knew where it was. Oh, there it is. Great. Okay, so there's my verification code. And then I've got this email code. Do the email. Do the verification. And then I'm going to come over to my authenticator. Oh, I shouldn't have switched. I don't know. Is that even interesting? I don't know where it went. Okay, I'm going to come back here and look at Authenticator. You probably know how to do Authenticator if you're doing this thing. If you're watching this video, it's advanced enough. 272.205. Submit. What? Oh, yeah, that is the wrong one. Haha. No, that's not. 275.205. Can I try that? Bingo. Okay, so now my withdrawal of 2.6 Quick is accomplished, and it's going to be showing up over here soon. Now, you remember I said we need these four. The MATIC, you really just need for the gas fees. If you can convert to it or swap to it using an existing token, great. If you need a little bit of gas, then this Faucet website, super cool. Maybe there's a bunch of these on the internet that do this all the time. This is the first time I used a Faucet. It was cool. Okay, so I've got, and this is another bridge that I tried that didn't quite work. So I'll put the link to this bridge. You might be able to get it to work, but I can't. But while I'm waiting for that transaction to go through, I want to take a look at this, at the docs for GNS. They've got a lot of great links here to learn more about the project. Their overview is really interesting. It's the first decentralized leveraged trading platform, which means they're not saying what a specific price is on an asset. It's decentralized. They take the aggregate of 7 different exchanges and what they say the price is. They have this really neat tokenomics with the GNS token where it's burned when there's a transaction and it's minted when there's another transaction, so that it does this. I don't entirely understand it, but they call it deflationary. And with their you can pause this if you want to give this a closer read, or hit the link in the description of this video. The deflationary part of this is very interesting. It means that the price of it could really increase as usage of the network increases. You know, if I come over here to CoinMarketCap and I take a look at Gains, used to be Gains Farm, it's this one, Gains Network, they're worth 72 cents a piece. These guys originally came onto my radar because of this ludicrously high APR opportunity, which I wanted to take a look at. The only way to get this token, GNS, is on QuickSwap right now. It's not listed on any other exchanges. That's part of the reasons why it's inexpensive, is because it's hard to get to. But there are people who are staking this liquidity pair, GNS and DAI. And when they're doing it, it gives a ridiculous APR. Now, as I said earlier, I don't know all of the specifics of how this works or why it works, but I'll share with you what I've learned so far. Okay, so this liquidity mining pool, right? They have a bunch of different pools here. I don't have any liquidity left because I put it all into this farm. And there, if you stake some quick, you get some D quick, which, as I understand it, is like a wrapped sort of quick. I don't know if the value of that token is going to crash, so this high APR might not be valuable. But right now, I put in just over $100 into this pair, GNS DAI, and it's gone up a few bucks already. So this is the total deposits. They've got $3.5 million in it now, and they're paying out $1,106 a day. So if I was just to do the simple math on this, divide 1106 a day, then that gives me how much? Come on, calculator, don't fail me now. Oh, man. Okay, so it's 3160. If I move that over for a couple of percent, that's 31% a day. That seems unsustainable, but it's interesting enough to me that I'll throw $100 over here and see what happens. I don't want to put a whole lot of money over here, though. Where I'm really interested is the futures trading. So before I get into the futures trading, which once my quick arrives, that's where I'm going to move it to. I want to make a note about these NFTs. This is a super cool use cases. There are only 1,500 NFTs, and those NFTs are keys that give you bonuses when you're trading. Hit pause and look at this. You can boost your rewards. So that farm I was showing you just a second ago, that would give me more rewards if I held one of these NFTs in my wallet. Super cool stuff. Adding to that, the deflationary, I mean, there's some really neat things going on with this. So I want to get a little bit of funds over into this coin to see what I could do. Now I'm going to start trading. You've got to connect a wallet. It's got to be on the Matic network. You can't use Binance Smart Chain. You can't use Coinbase Wallet. So Metamask seems to be the lingua franca here. And I don't have the ability to long or short yet because it's telling me to choose DAI collateral. So I'm guessing that I need to get some DAI in this wallet. Has my quick arrived? My quick has arrived. So now I'm going to go to quick swap. And I'm going to swap. I'm going to go from my quick to DAI. Got 42 cents over there. DAI is a stable coin, so it's valued at $1 each for US dollars. I'm going to swap one of these quicks for 219 DAI. Confirm it. If you haven't used a wallet before, this is some of the things that a wallet's going to ask you to do. What a reasonable gas fee. I'm so glad I'm not on the Ethereum network. Transaction submitted. Okay. So it tells me up at the top how many quick I have, how many Matic I have, and looks like my swap has gone through. Just verify it in my wallet. Go to assets. That went up. That's so weird. Now I have 219 DAI. If that is indeed the right DAI. I'm always suspicious and skeptical of these because you never know. I mean, that might be why it's not letting me choose my DAI collateral. I've been poking around in here and I can't figure out why it's not doing this. This is so much of crypto is piddling around trying to figure out how the heck do I get this to work. Got 200 DAI over here. Tells me to select the Polygon network. I will select the Polygon network or the Matic network. I'm really excited for them to get that branding aligned. I've got 219 DAI, but it doesn't show. This is what's sketchy. This icon is not the same as the DAI icon in Ethereum. Like, this is the legit icon. So I'm going to go back over to CoinMarketCap get my official reference here. I'm going to look for DAI. This might be the problem, is Gains Network might be masking a different kind of DAI, masquerading even. Polygon. Let me add this up here. Switch over to Polygon. And I'm going to try and import this token right here. Token address. It's already been added. Okay. Whew. I was a little worried there that this isn't actually DAI. But for whatever reason, even though I've got 200 DAI on the Matic network and 200 DAI on the Ethereum network, this is still not letting me choose. Well, maybe it's because I need a different pair. Can I do a DAI pair? No, everything is USD. Is Matic on here? Matic's on here. But it still wants me to choose DAI collateral. And I'm not sure how to do this. I can buy GNS, which is fun. I'd like to get some more GNS and stake it. These are imported. I just double checked on those. CoinMarketCap says they're safe, so I feel comfortable in that. I want to change some quick over here. I'm going to do 0.6 quick and get some GNS. Pad out my wallet a little bit. Because maybe if I have GNS tokens, maybe that'll help. So if you're watching this far into the video, I'm assuming you're either skipping ahead or you have this on in the background while you're doing something else, which I applaud you for. That's multitasking attention. That's really exceptional. I cannot always do that unless it's music in the background. It's actually hard for me to do these screencasts without music because I'm used to doing music while I'm piddling around trying to figure this stuff out. Okay, so they don't have DAI as a pair. How do I set up my collateral? This is where I'm lost. Okay, so I'm going to pause this and fiddle around for a couple of minutes, see if I can figure it out, and if I can't, then I'm going to close out this video. Okay, I haven't been able to figure it out yet, but I have 2 or 3 fixes I'm going to try. So I went here into the documentation, and I opened Medium and Twitter and Telegram, and I saw on Medium they've got this tutorial for going through a lot of the things that I'm going through right now. And they have this piece right here, DAI not approved, and an approve button. Now, I remember clicking that button. But now that button is not here. Where are we at? I'm going to take a look because this button changes. Look at it. It says approve, and then it changes to market long. So now let me try refreshing. I'm going to try and hit it really fast. Approve. Approve. Gotcha. Did I get you? No, didn't. Okay. So now what I'm going to try and do is disconnect this website. I've tried to do the... Oh, hey, wait. Look at that. Look at that. Did it come through again? Yes. Yes, give permission to access your DAI. Yes, yes. So that was the, oh, that's so cool. Okay, so that was the problem, is that the button was hidden for whatever reason. Okay, so my swap went through. And now this is, oh, you know what I bet it was? Is I might have closed out my computer or like disconnected the wallet or switched networks before this happened. Something like that could have done it. Now that swap I did earlier, it worked. I have 182 GNS. And 1 quick, 219 DAI. This is a good pool of funds that I can use for leverage trading over here on G-Trade. I'm willing to lose all of this. That's kind of how I look at high risk trading. Is I need to be willing to let all of this go if I totally fail. And the first time I tried to learn futures tradings, that's exactly what happened. I put $1,000 into a futures account, played with it for a while, got it up, got it down, and then got it liquidated. So, but I learned $1,000 worth of tuition in doing that. And it got me into studying a whole bunch of great stuff. Like, I don't know if you've heard of Crypto Cred on YouTube. He's got this fantastic tutorial that is a technical analysis series. I've been learning so much from this. And I think if you're doing GNS and you're doing futures trading, then this is going to be something that you would find really, really useful. All these videos on here, they're really intense. They're dense. They go through the all the specifics of how, like candlestick charts and fib retracements and all. Oh, it's great stuff. Great stuff. I've been digging deep in there and having a lot of fun. So now let's see. Has this been approved yet? Choose DAI collateral. Activity, approved DAI spend. Okay, so I've now approved it twice. This was approved, and it's still asking me to choose DAI collateral. I might have just found an error to report. Okay, so I've got one more thing to try. Good thing I made a nice screencast demonstrating everything. Okay, so I am going to disconnect this site. These are all the sites that I've told my wallet, yes, this is me. I'm going to disconnect from Gains Network, and I'm going to disconnect from gains.trade. So now I'm out. It's like I'm invisible. Let me refresh this. Wallet not connected. The approve button stays approved. I'm going to connect my wallet. Choose that one. You can view the addresses. Yes, we're connected. And the approve button changed to market long again and did not give me an opportunity. And maybe I'm missing something, but I've poked around all of this UI everywhere I can. I'm not doing anything with NFTs, so I don't need anything down here. I don't need Chainlink, but I've got DAI. I've got it on 2 networks, and so I'm trying to figure out how to put it on there. So now this has become the world's longest bug report. Okay, I finally figured out what it was. I'm a doofus. I was clicking around everywhere, but I didn't move this collateral. Once I moved this slider up, then the button changed from gray to, well, it changed to green because I did it over here. And so now I can select how much collateral I have. I've got 219 DAI, so that's the amount of collateral I have. And based on the amount of leverage that I put, let's say I put in 150. If I wanted to do 150 DAI with 219 collateral, geez, this is, so I'm not going to hit any buttons yet. I'm going to sleep on this. It was a big project just to get in here and get some cash in so that I could start doing it. So what I find really neat is they have this practice tab so that you can test the trade. I haven't gotten into this yet. Select Covan network. That looks like another rabbit hole. I'm not going to deal with it today. But I'm really excited for the G-Trade platform and for everything GNS is doing. Their roadmap, which is linked in the Git book that I've got in the description of this video, has some really neat things coming up. Looks like they've done a whole bunch of neat things already. They did the rebrand. They used to be called G-Farm. I really like GNS better. I think that's a solid token name right there. They listed some more pairs. And oh, look at this. They've got a marketing and PR campaign coming up. And it just so happens that I have a digital marketing agency called Stellar Platforms. I'm the guy who wrote the book on marketing yourself. I'm writing it right now. It's going to be published next year. But I have this digital marketing agency, and since I'm hoping that the Gains Network team is watching this, I'm going to do a shameless plug right here for my digital marketing agency, Stellar Platforms. The case studies that I've got on here are for experts and entrepreneurs who want to set up smart marketing systems. I've done a bunch of video work and web design work and marketing automation. There's a bunch of case studies in here from independent entrepreneurs and authors, coaches, and speakers. But I want to get out of that market and I want to start working more with crypto companies, with SaaS and software, and because I'm really excited about the potential of GNS. And hey, if you need some marketing for the next stage in your roadmap, then there's a link to find out more about me below. So I hope this tutorial has been fun and that you've learned a little bit about how to get GNS. And if you've been able to get some GNS token because of something that you've learned in this tutorial, go ahead and drop a comment onto this video because I'd love to hear about it. Have fun out there.